Samsung Galaxy S21. Hey guys, it's your Tagra Mary and welcome back to my channel. So sa wakas guys, meron na tayo nung isa sa tatlong Samsung Galaxy S21 lineup. Yes guys, Samsung released another 3 devices and ayun nga yung ating Samsung Galaxy S21. Meron din tayong Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus and of course, yung ating Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. Before we proceed sa ating unboxing and first impressions, gusto ko lang sabihin yung mga napansin ko during their launch. I noticed na mas napaagang ngayon, di ba guys? Kasi last year and the past few years, around February talaga nagre-release ang Samsung for their S-series lineup. And I think kaya rin napaaga kasi gusto nilang sumabay sa CES event. So what's new? Yes guys, diba? Ang liit na ng box ng Samsung and they used to, bully or inaasar nila ang Apple before na kami may power brick at may charger kami sa box. Pero tignan niyo naman sila ngayon. Pero I get it, it's fine for as long as mababawasan yung presyo, okay lang na magtanggal. And ito yung ginawa ng Samsung. Binawasan nila yung presyo nila para naman din reasonable yung mga inales nila inside the box. Sa huli na natin pag-usapan yung presyo, guys. So, huwag na tayo magpaligoy-ligoy pa. Let us now proceed to the unboxing. So, for the box, obviously, meron tayong S sa box kasi, of course, the S-series. And it's purple kasi ito yung kulay ng smartphone na meron tayo, which is the Phantom Purple. And meron din tayong Phantom White, Phantom Black, and we also have the Phantom Gray and the Phantom Pink. I'm not sure but I think may nakapagsabi kasi sa akin na yung Phantom Pink daw hindi yata siya magiging available here in the Philippines. So I think selected countries lang yung meron nun. Pero alam niyo, to be honest, medyo nasasanay na ako kasi I think most of the flagship devices now, ganito na talaga eh. Tatanggalin na talaga nila yung mga power brick or even the cables. Pero sana lang sa mga susunod sa yapak ng iPhone, ng Xiaomi, and of course ng Samsung, bawasan ang presyo. Katulad ng ginawa ng Samsung. If you guys want a size comparison para sa box nila, ito ang Xiaomi Mi 11 and yung box ng Samsung Galaxy S21. At ito naman kapag dinikitan na ng box ng iPhone. Ayan, diba? Anyway, let's stop comparing and let's start unboxing. Ayan, pinapadali na naman ng mga brands ang buhay naming mga reviewers. Wala na kaming masasabi sa unboxing na to. So, opening the box, syempre guys, ito na ang ating Samsung Galaxy S21. It's purple. I like it. Masarap sa mata. Very calming ang color. Aside from that, ayan, iaangat ko guys para alam nyo. Meron pa tayong box sa ilalim ng device. Ang cute ng box. Parang ngayon lang ako nakakita ng ganito kaliit. Meron tayong SIM ejector tool and ayan, ang ganda ng SIM tool natin. O, diba? Mukhang matibay at malaki. Hindi siya mabilis mawawala sa atin. Aside from that, meron din tayong, of course, USB Type-C to USB Type-C charging cable. So, meaning, kung bibili man kayo ng power brick, guys, make sure na yung bibilin yung power brick ay USB Type-C rin para gumana to. And syempre, dapat fast charging. Ililink ko na lang sa baba yung mga recommendations ko na power brick. And, of course, a quick start guide. Wala nang iba, guys. Yun lang talaga. Promise. Pero at least, itong Samsung Galaxy S21, may cord na kasama. Yung Mi 11, kung maalala nyo, wala talaga. Pero may case. O, diba? So, I guess you really can't have it all. Ay, nako. Oras na para alisan ng plastic. Oof, ang ganda guys. Again, another purple device. May isa pa pong plastic dito sa camera na protected din. Ang daming plastic. Ang cute guys, to be honest, it reminds me of the Samsung Galaxy S10e, yung maliit na na-release last year. It's so cute. It fits my hand perfectly. Kayang-kayang mag-text, kayang-kayang mag-browse ng isang kamay lang. Nakakatawa, ang sarap sa pakiramdam, nakakamiss yung mga ganitong size ng smartphone. I once felt this kind of feeling, guys, nung nireview natin yung iPhone 12 mini. It is already turned on kasi sinetap ko na siya last night. Hindi na ako makapag-antay, guys. Talagang inopen ko na siya at nag-run ako ng Antutu. Before we talk about yung aking first impressions and yung mga napansin ko sa kanya na nabago, yung mga nagustuhan ko sa kanya, yung mga hindi ko nagustuhan, ilalatag ko muna lahat ng dapat nyong malaman sa kanya. Like, everything. The specifications. For the display, it has 6.2 inches of dynamic AMOLED display with 120Hz screen refresh rate and a 1080 by 2400 pixels resolution. And yung display niya, it is made of Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. Aside from that, it also has the latest One UI 3.1 based on Android 10. And for the chipset, it has the Exynos 2100 with 5 nanometer. So yep, lahat ng international Samsung Galaxy S21 series ay naka-Exynos po ang chipset na ginamit. While yung mga Samsung na nasa USA at China, definitely Snapdragon naman ang ginamit doon. And the unit that I have here has an 8GB of RAM with 256GB of internal storage. And para doon sa kanyang triple rear cameras, meron siyang 12 megapixels dual pixel f1.8 for the main camera, a 12 megapixels f2.2 aperture for the ultra-wide, and a 64 megapixels face detection with f2.0 aperture na merong 3x telephoto lens and 30x space zoom. And lastly, for the front camera, meron siyang 10 megapixels dual pixel f2.2 aperture. Aside from that, guys, dapat nyo ring malaman na meron siyang, of course, 5G connectivity. It also has an AKG stereo speakers, IP68 water and dust resistance, and a 4000 mAh battery capacity with 25-watt fast charging, and it is also capable of wireless charging and reverse wireless charging. Whew! Ang haba, guys. Okay, pero at least alam niyo na nailatag ko na lahat ng dapat niyong malaman. Pero wait, wag mo na kayong i-exit dahil ito yung mga napansin ko na nagbago or nadagdag sa kanya. Well, at least this is for my first impressions pa lang, guys, ha? Kasi again, kakakuha ko lang sa kanya yesterday. First thing that I noticed, yung fingerprint sensor niya, guys, it's noticeably larger. Mas malaki than the usual S20 series last year. I think Samsung increased yung kanilang fingerprint scanners size by 77% compared again sa kanilang last year's model. And kung naka S20 ka before, I think manonotice mo talaga to. And hindi lang siya bigger kasi according to Samsung Ren, it is 50 times faster than before. And I have to say, totoo naman, nag-agree ako doon dahil it really is faster. Another thing that I noticed na nagbago, which is I also like, yung changes when it comes to its camera setup. Kung maalala nyo, yung mga smartphones in the past, medyo masakit talaga sa ulo yung mga camera bump na nilalagay doon, especially yung mga flagship devices. But this time, ang ginawa nga ng Samsung, guys, they made it thinner and it doesn't stand out that much compared sa mga predecessors niya. At kapag nilapag nyo pa sa isang flat surface, hindi siya masyadong maingay, especially kapag kayo ay naggamit ng smartphone sa mga lamesa. Pero, take note, guys, may camera bump pa rin, ha? Okay? Hindi siya nawala, but mas manipes na this time. And aside from that, guys, itong bagong flagship ng Samsung, meron na siyang flat display instead of a curved display. And the full HD plus resolution na lang yung option nyo kaysa before na Quad HD. Though baka yung iba sa atin hindi naman ito manotice because I think 1080p is a more than enough resolution for most of the people. Especially for a smartphone this size. And then for its camera hardware naman, actually guys, wala namang nagbago. Ang may malaking change talaga ay yung last year. Yung jump ng S10 to S20. Pero for this one na S21, wala namang nagbago when it comes to hardware. And I think this year, it's all about its software. Anyway, wala pa akong masyadong sample photos taken by this device. So, konti pa lang yung mapapakita ko. Pero ayun, tignan nyo na lang after this clip. Anyway, bago ko makalimutan pala, itong S21, ito po, it's made of plastic, pero napansin ko guys, nakakatuwa kasi it doesn't feel like I'm using a plastic back smartphone. Ganon ko naramdaman yung premiumness niya kahit na hindi siya glass. And yep, ito natatawa si Jason kasi all along na ginagamit namin siya kagabi, akala niya glass. Di rin ako nakapag-phone tour, but anyway, meron tayong isang microphone sa ibabaw, and then sa kanan, I think this is the noise-canceling microphone. I'm not sure guys, but it appears to have 2 microphones on top kasi alam ko kapag ka IR blaster eh. But anyway, I'll correct it na lang kapag mali ako. Sa kanan, nandito yung volume rocker and the power button. Below, may SIM tray tayo, another microphone, USB Type-C port, and the speaker grill. And take note, hindi na po siya expandable via micro SD card. Performance guys, to be honest, hindi pa natin siya pwedeng pag-usapan talaga kasi hindi ko pa naman talaga siya totally na-experience fully. So kung hindi expandable yung mga S21 smartphones, I think you should opt for the 256GB variant. Especially guys, if mahilig kayo mag-take ng photos na 108 megapixels or even 4K and 8K videos. So yep, yun lang muna for now guys. Let me know na lang din sa comment section below yung mga questions pa na gusto nyong malaman about this device. It is Samsung's new entry-level flagship na for me is very fitting for this year 2021. Wala muna tayong why you should buy and why you shouldn't buy it kasi guys, again, hindi pa enough yung time para doon. For the price, it starts at 49,990 pesos. So yep, that's it again. Again, it's your Tagrel Mary and see you on my next video. Bye!